Murder, She Watched contains adult themes and adult language. Listener discretion is advised. Murder, She Watched is for entertainment purposes only. Crumple that newspaper. Crumple that newspaper.
The crumpling, I don't know what it is, but it's very satisfying.
Guys, welcome to Murder, She Watched. I'm Amy Archer. I'm your host. I'm here with Amanda Lipnack-Radell today.
Hello.
My bestie. What's going on, girl?
Nothing. I don't get to be on Murder, She Watched all that often, such that when you started the music, I was like, oh wait, no, we're in the
busy right on Little Miss Recap.
I'm busy on Little Miss Recap.
We got Cody Brown to cover. We got 90 Day to cover. We got the vow going on.
Yeah, we got things to do. I was telling my coworkers today that I can't believe we are over 2 weeks with all of the snow on the ground and like nothing has melted.
Nothing.
And now it's turned into like an ice world.
Can we off the top here, off the dome?
Yes.
Nancy Guthrie, I'm so glued to this case. I don't know why, I just am.
Okay.
Everybody I think sees their mother in this.
I think so too. There's something about this whole thing that is not sitting well with me, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
First of all, I just looked up. I thought Savannah Guthrie was like real young.
Is she in her 50s?
She's 2 years older than I am. She's born in 71.
Yeah, I knew that. I figured
no, I
she
thought
was in
in
her
my
50s.
brain in my brain. I remember her of 20 years ago.
I mean, I'm only in my 40s.
So. Pardon me?
I'm only in my 40s.
I know. Well, you can fuck off.
Am I 49?
You, Jesus
no,
Christ.
I'm 48
years old.
Yeah,
I don't know why I have to tell you how old you are all the time.
I
enjoyed you over on Little Miss Recap speaking with our friend Jake Anthony about the Andrea Gibson documentary and your conversation about the fact that you're both a little nervous about the turning 50 thing. And I'm like, come to your 50s. Your 50s are wonderful.
You know what's funny? My 30s was my best decade.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was my favorite decade. I became a mother. I got married right at 30. So like we built our house. I built my family. I built my career. Like it was the greatest decade. 40s, not so great.
Hey, you're going to end it with a bang with a podcast.
Hopefully. But yeah, I'm so enthralled with this case and I'm listening to different people. And so we're recording this, guys, Monday at 5. So this goes out on Wednesday. So it might be a little outdated, but Savannah just released a video saying she believes her mother's alive.
I know.
I really
hope thought from that previous one, everyone thought that her mother had passed.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
know. I mean, Lord, I'm now here to be able to tell you losing a parent is hard and weird enough to not know
to have to go with this
where they are.
So another thing I thought about, and it doesn't seem this, but it did cross my mind, is this like a political Looney Tune out there somewhere? Like almost like a Gretchen Whitmer or the judge in New Jersey. You know what I mean? Like, is it some kind of...
Well, there's people who are positing that because Savannah Guthrie was one of the people who was first on the scene to interview
the
Epstein survivors. And so someone's wondering if that, I don't know. There's so many because of her fame and because of the type of job she does. There's so many potential people who could be pissed off by something she did at some point.
100%. It's
and
wild.
All you need is like one wackadoo.
Yeah.
To run with that.
Guys, if you're watching on video, I apologize for my appearance. I was cleaning my bedroom today. Now I realize like I look like a Looney Tune.
You don't. You look fine. You look fine. I haven't showered today either. So we're good.
Yeah.
You'll take your bath soon. It'll be fine.
I don't know what's going on with me. Okay. So we're here today to talk about maybe the worst thing I've watched in 2 years.
So I would like to say I watched both this and Come See Me in the Good Light within about 4 hours of each other.
Wow, that's context switching.
Let's just say one really moved me and the other one was what we're about to talk about.
So we're here today. We're here today to talk about the Lifetime movie Accused, the Karen Reed story, because Amanda and I covered the Karen Reed documentary, Body in the Snow.
And it was great.
It was good. It was good. Now I see there's problems with it, but we didn't know that. Like Karen has since given interviews and saying, there was some stuff going on behind the scenes that was problematic, but We didn't know that at the time. We thought it was a pretty good documentary.
Yeah.
Not this.
No, this was the only thing good I will say about this is that the woman they hired to play Karen Reed resembled her.
I have a note on her.
Okay. I'm not saying she was a good actress, but she resembled Karen Reed.
What has happened, Amanda, to the days of like The Burning Bed?
Oh,
or, Joey Buttafuoco and Alyssa Milano and like what's happened?
What's her bucket? Betty Broderick.
Yeah, like where are those Lifetime? Like you either need to lean into what you are or do a better job.
Yeah, pick one.
Because this is mediocre.
At best.
It's not interesting.
At best. Yeah. Guys, Amy said to me last night, she goes, do we even cover this? Do we even talk about it? I'm like, oh, let's rip it apart. It'll be fun.
I did think about dropping it.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did, but we're going to rip it apart. It's going to be fun.
So, Amanda, the actress who's playing Karen is Kate Cassidy.
Okay.
Daughter of David Cassidy.
Oh!
I think I love you. Right?
I kind of see it now.
I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? Yes.
I'm afraid that I'm not sure of.
I have interesting scoop on her, though.
Yes. Please hit me.
He left her out of his will in a pretty spectacular way.
Oh.
So David Cassidy disinherited his daughter, Katie Cassidy, primarily due to the long-standing rocky and estranged relationship, with his 2004 will explicitly stating he intended, quote, not to provide any benefits to her or her descendants. Though they briefly reconciled before his death, with him leaving his estate to his son, Beau, and his memorabilia to others. Katie Cassidy, felt that David was not her father, as he didn't raise her. She was raised by her mother and a stepfather. And their lives were too different, despite David expressing pride in her talent later in life.
Maybe this wasn't the showcase for it.
Right. So yeah, there was like, give me a Lifetime movie about that.
Yeah, what happened between David Cassidy and his kid?
Right.
Good God.
Was Danny Bonaducci involved in this? I need to know.
Probably.
So I thought that was interesting because there's some interesting casting choices here.
Oh yeah.
And I have as a writer, I have a lot of notes for the writer of this.
Oh, good.
And we'll get to those at the end. So we open on January 29, 2022. Okay. Here we go. We're at CF McCarthy's with Karen. I know this scene like the back of my hand because we see it 4 times.
Right. Exactly. Over and over again. Why? I don't know.
Is Matt Sharp producing this?
Maybe. No, Matt Sharp.
No, that would be Puddle Monkey. I'm sorry. That would be Puddle Monkey, Sister Wives, where they show us things 85 times in a row.
Yes.
So she's at CF McCarthy. She's getting a vodka soda, meeting with John. Okay. At one point, I think John short circuits because he doesn't say anything.
The guy who plays John is terrible.
He's like leering at her and talking. Like there's a whole minute where like nothing comes out of his mouth, and you could tell she's kind of like leaning in. Like, are you supposed to have a line here? Line.
Oh God, that made me think of what was that show in the 80s with the robot girl?
Small Wonder. Vicky.
Small Wonder. Maybe he like had a robot glitch.
Of, when Mitch McConnell glitched on stage not too long ago. So weird. So they get invited to the waterfall. As we know, they go, by Chris Albert. There's a lot of water. A lot of people saying, get me some water.
There's a lot of overinflated Boston accents here. Now, all these people did have very thick Boston accents.
Yes.
But this was like movie Boston accent.
The guy who played John.
Not great.
Amanda, you are in charge. I'm going to put this in my will.
Okay.
You are in charge of, shall they ever make a movie about me? Say I'm murdered.
Okay.
You're in charge.
You do light up a room, so you're
in charge of picking who plays me.
Okay.
I don't need an Angelina Jolie situation. Okay. I'm not delusional.
Okay.
But like, let's be kind of realistic with a little benefit.
Right. We're going to go on
a little bit of a glow up.
Right. We're going to go with the best version of you.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do. But it's still going to be a version of you. Like,
yes,
you can hire Sherry Stringfield or Kelly, who was in all the Lifetime movies, that was in Life Goes On.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Who was also in
Kelly.
ER.
I
Martin.
forget.
Kelly
Martin.
Martin.
Yes.
I've been told that that could work. So we
Okay.
could hire either of those folks for me, and that would be fine.
Well, you can find Rosie O'Donnell, see if she's up for a Lifetime movie. She might to do me.
Yeah, we can do better than Rosie O'Donnell.
I don't know. Maybe give her a little bit of a glow up and then
Maybe
send her over. Yeah. So
Melissa McCarthy.
So John and Karen are making out. It's last call. Brian Albert invites them back to their place. This is another thing, guys. I'm basically running through what we all know because there was nothing different here.
There was nothing different, and they skimped over a lot of important stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't expecting this to like break the case open. There's been 17 million datelines and 2020s and this case has been looked at from every possible angle. So we really were very unlikely to get new information.
Yeah.
But we didn't even get all the information.
No.
No.
An hour and 30. I had to sit through commercials. It was a nightmare.
I know.
So
did you get the interactive ones where if you play with the remote for a minute?
No, I wish I did.
I only got one of those.
Brian Albert invites them back to their place. John is like, yeah, let's go. Carries the glass out with him. Now, I live in the country. I talk about this all the time. And we have definitely left places with a bottle in our youth.
Sure.
Never with the glass.
The only time I've left a bar with a glass is when I'm stealing a logoed pint glass.
Yes.
But then it's hidden in my bag.
Right.
And I go out like nothing's happening, which I'm sure makes me look like I'm doing exactly what I'm doing because I'm about as subtle as a train wreck. But I'm pulling the wool over someone's eyes, I'm sure.
Somebody's fooled. So Jen McCabe, but it speaks to the fact that he left with that glass, just speaks to the we own this town of it all. Right?
That's the one thing I do feel like they captured relatively well. The police just taking over and painting whatever picture they felt like they wanted to paint.
They really needed Aaron Lee Carr to come in and do this, who does Murdoch, who does it so beautifully and so perfectly.
Yeah.
They needed her to come over here.
That would be much better.
So Jen McCabe is texting John, telling him, pull in behind me. We see him get out of Karen's Lexus, but nothing further. We see the snowplow go by. The snow is as fake as it was in Little House on the Prairie 35 years ago, 40 years ago.
They went real cheap on the special effects budget. And I'm pretty sure that snowplow was just some B-roll that someone picked up of a snowplow going down a street in Boston.
Do you think that they blew their budget on Katie Cassidy?
I mean, how expensive is she really? She was disinherited from her father, so she might be hard up for cash. I don't know.
That's true. That's true. You know what? I would write a tell-all book and say shit about him.
Sure, why not? He's dead. What are you going to do?
Yeah. So at John's, Karen is waking up now. She's really hungover. She's probably still drunk. I mean, she's still drunk. Let's face it. We've all had this kind of incident.
Course.
And again, though, this is something that has always bothered me about this case is how drunk these people were driving around as adults.
I know. It's really ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous. It's really dangerous. So she's yelling. I'm like, somebody could die. Somebody did die.
Somebody did die. Yeah, we know that to be true.
So she's yelling for John. He's not there. She panics. She calls his voicemail. She calls Jen McCabe. Jen McCabe says, I have no idea where he is. No clue.
Okay, Jen.
She pulls out to go look for him, hits her Lexus off another car in John's driveway. I think it's John's car. She calls Carrie Roberts, who I believe was the only friend she had in that group. Like that was her way in. Right.
Yeah, I think so.
And
she could not be bothered. She was she was so annoyed at being called at like 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. or whatever it was. It was hilarious. She was me, like, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
what do you out of bed?
Seriously, you two are drunk fighting again? Like, what's going on here?
What are we doing here?
So she picks Jen up, whatever. They're driving around. In the car, Jen says, I saw you guys pull up in front of Brian's. And Karen's like, what? No memory. No memory of going to Brian Albert's.
That's not good.
No, if you're that drunk, you should not be driving.
I mean, the next morning, she was still 0.09. Like, she was still above the legal limit 6 hours after she stopped drinking.
She was still drunk. 100%.
Yeah.
So now Jen's like, I saw you pull up and leave. I assumed you changed your mind. They pull up to 34 Fairview. They find John O'Keefe. Karen and Carrie go do CPR. Jen calls the police and does her infamous. There's some guy dead in the snow. She doesn't say some guy. She says there's a guy dead in the snow, which is so weird to me.
It is so weird. And his body was not where I think it should be.
Oh.
I thought it should be the other side of the house.
Okay.
Regardless, it was the fakest, like fake snow drift. And she just starts digging through it. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
So Brian Albert, and again, nothing, as we call them, the house defendants, as they've become known now, nothing to me throws more suspicion on them than nobody ever came out of that house. Brian Albert is a Boston police officer. His fellow officer is dead on the lawn, and he never comes out of the house.
There's no universe in which I'm not coming out of this house.
No.
Just as me right now.
Yes. Let alone if you were trained in first responding.
Right. And I think my friend is dead in my front lawn.
Mm-hmm. So I wrote, this is the jankiest crime scene. So where they have put their production dollars is in using different video techniques. So now they're giving us some verticals, making it look like TikTok. They're making it look like body cam. Like they're really experimenting. Somebody in the control room is very happy.
Somebody just finished out some like editing class on their Mac.
They just watched The Perfect Neighbor.
So they wanted to figure out a way to use those new techniques.
Yes.
And they went on YouTube. Yes. And they learned, and then they did it.
So Canton police take Karen to the hospital for a psych hold. We knew this because her dad called and said she was making suicidal comments. While she's in the hospital, John's brother Paul shows up. Karen's dad shows up, tells her John's dead. She cried. Like, again, this is all public record. We know all this.
And it's boring.
You could take some license with this.
Yes.
Karen says to her dad, could I have hit him? Did I hit him?
I would ask the same question. She was so blotto. She doesn't know. I still don't think she did it, but
I go back and forth on, I don't think she did it. If she did it, okay, if there's a slim, like say we find out there's a piece of evidence that we never knew, whatever. Right. First of all, I would think that evidence is manufactured. But second of all, I think it was an accident. If she did do it, it was a complete accident. And I believe she didn't know she did it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I tend to lean towards she didn't do it. Just because of the suspicious behavior in that house.
She was not leaving 34 Fairview thinking she hit somebody.
I agree with you. Yeah. There's
regardless if she did or not.
There's a lot of people who think she's guilty, but I'm not one of them. So the next day they're out there processing the crime scene with the red Solo cups.
This is some janky detective work.
Well, I mean, Amanda, that was in real life how it was.
Oh, I know, but
it was terrible. That janky in real time.
It's terrible.
So Karen has her dad take her to John's house because she wants to go be near the kids.
Okay, and I get that.
And she walks in, everybody's kind of like,
we don't want you here.
Why are you here?
You have the stink upon you.
Yeah.
You have you murdered our son and brother stink upon you.
She's starting to realize, like, wait a minute. People think maybe I did this. John's mother says he looked like he got hit by a car. Like, they're angry at Karen.
Oh, yeah. And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Listen, John O'Keefe's family has all my empathy. They really do. To this day, they have no answers on what has happened to him. It's just devastating, and they deserve justice, and he deserves justice.
Yes.
So Karen goes upstairs to get her things. Now, this is a point of contention because a lot of people think she went upstairs and fucked with that Ring camera or something. Right. But she just goes up, she gets her things. Her dad is there the whole time with her. And she's like, I don't know how they're treating me like a stranger. Like, I was like a mother to those children yesterday.
That's the hard part of all of this, is she was really in with this family. This is not someone she dated for 10 minutes. This is somebody, particularly with the kids whose lives she was in. That's hard.
Yeah, I agree.
That's really hard.
We get Michael Proctor.
Wow. Okay. Do you know who the guy they played? Okay. You know who he looked like?
Oh, no. Who?
E. Scott.
Oh, a little bit.
He didn't have the butt chin that E. Scott had.
Yeah.
But he had that that bald-headed face about him.
Yeah. They were not kind to Michael Proctor.
And I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it too. He deserves it.
Because fuck that guy.
Yep. So she says, he comes to question her and she's giving her statement, stuff like that. And he says, your BAC was still 0.09%.
It's a problem.
Or 0.09. It's not a percent, right?
It is some sort of percentage, but I don't really understand it. But it's 0.09 and the legal limit is 0.08.
Yeah. Like, bottom line, you were drunk.
You were drunk. Yeah. It's not good.
And she's like, well, I had some at CF McCarthy's. I had some at the waterfall. He asks about the taillight. She says she backed into John's car. He wants to take her car and to be investigated. She realizes she needs a lawyer. And so she goes to meet up with this lawyer. And this lawyer's like, there's going to be a no contact order. Like, she wasn't even able to go to his funeral.
I know. It's really hard.
But I understand if I'm his parents.
I don't want her
think
there.
she did it. I don't fucking want her there.
I don't want her there at all.
Ugh. We see them processing the car. Of course, we know what we think happened. So Karen's kind of like, I don't know what happened. Like, maybe I clipped him.
Right.
I don't really know. And the lawyer's like, you need to prepare yourself here. And I do think that Karen, I would even argue, went into the trial unsure. I don't think it was until all this evidence started coming out about the frame machine that was in place.
Yes.
That she was like, wait a minute. I don't think I did this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And even if I did it, they're ginning it up to more than it was.
Yeah. That's where they made their mistake, from manslaughter to second degree fucking murder.
No.
So Michael Proctor texting to his little group chat.
Oh, God.
She waffled him pretty bad. I looked at him at the hospital. He was pretty banged up. And somebody's like, well, did he get beat up? I know they were drunk. And he's like, she hit him with their car. She will not skate. She's screwed. She hot at least? Yeah, she's a babe. No ass, though.
Wow. I mean, that's not something anybody would ever say about me, full stop. But wow. This is always my fear, is that this is how someone's talking about me. And I mean, it's not going to be as positive as she's hot. But
right. I don't need she's hot.
No. I'm just afraid what someone's saying about me. She's got a lot of junk in her trunk. I don't know.
If somebody said, that Amy Archer, she killed somebody with their car, blah, blah, blah. And somebody said, is she hot? I want the other person to say, not really. That's fine. I'm good with that.
She'll do in a pinch.
Yes, that's fine. Story of my life. So now we see the CERT team on site, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of tail pieces.
Shocking.
Tail light pieces just appear in the snow.
They weren't there before.
David, Karen's lawyer, calls and says, you cannot voluntarily. So he told her in the beginning, you can voluntarily surrender.
Right.
Kind of like the celebrity goes to jail and is, immediately released. But now he's saying they can't do it. Like, they're going to arrest you.
And they want to do it publicly.
And she has Crohn's. She has MS. She's like, I don't know. This is what I would say. How the hell am I supposed to go to jail?
Right.
I can't go to jail.
I can't go to jail. I need my white noise earbuds. Mm-mm. I need my mouth tape. I need my pillow. I need my weighted blanket. My God. When I was down in Florida, I was unrolling everything I need to sleep to my stepmother. And she's like, I would never have taken you for this person. I'm like, it's like the only area of life where I'm a real delicate flower.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
Don't fuck with my sleep, man.
Hey, we're ladies of a certain age. We need what we need to get through it.
Absolutely. So if I'm about to get arrested, I'm like, how do I get my mouth tape?
Yeah. I don't blame you. I'll smuggle it into the prison for you.
Thank you. Come stick it right up your ass and pull it out for me.
And walk in and
awesome.
Bink, pull it out. So Karen showers, I wrote, and gets ready for jail.
I mean, I would shower first too, because I'd be like, I don't know when's the next time I'm going to shower.
Yeah.
She doesn't know if she's going to be in the paper or on TV and stuff.
It's true.
She was very concerned about how she looked in a lot of this.
And another thing is, I wrote, even the fake news readers are not good.
No.
Like,
couldn't we just go to the actual footage?
Right. Just pull the actual audio.
Right.
You'd probably have to pay the person.
Probably. And I don't think this movie had this budget after getting Katie Cassidy.
Get the original audio and run it through a voice alterator.
Oh, I know exactly the voice changer. I believe the Manosphere uses
the Manosphere voice. Yeah. Hello, this is the Manosphere. So Karen's lawyer gets her released. Oh no, I wrote they charge her with manslaughter, motor vehicle homicide, and leaving the scene. Then we get a whole flashback at the beginning of the movie to the point where I was actually like, did I accidentally restart this?
Yeah. I didn't understand what was happening. Why are we
replaying.
back?
Mm.
Why are we revisiting this night again?
No. Karen's lawyer gets her released and tells her what the evidence is and what the police are saying. And she's like, wait a minute. He got out of the car and he went in the house. I saw him.
Mhm.
So maybe she's sobering up. Her memory's coming back. You know what I mean?
Right.
I always say if Elizabeth Smart's little sister was able to pull out that guy's name after what? Months.
Right.
Just suddenly have it come to her.
Oh my God.
I do believe people can have memories that surface.
I agree. And she did see him go into that house, which I believe 100%.
Yeah. So the lawyer now is like, there's people on the scene that morning that were saying you hit him, you hit him, you hit him. She's like, I know I didn't say that. And we know in court that the people who were saying that, they were, what does Jody Weber call it? Impeached on that.
Yes.
Because they were too far to hear it. Mm-hmm. Some of them changed their stories. So like the whole I hit him didn't happen.
Nope.
So she's news now and she's panicked that she's lost her job. She's lost her health insurance. And her dad is like, we'll figure this out. We never see mom.
Nope. No. Never again.
R.I.P. mom. I don't know where she is.
R.I.P. Katie Cassidy's mom in this. I don't know where you are, girl.
So now we see Karen just chilling at home and Michael Proctor comes to arrest her again because now they have upped the charges to second-degree murder.
Do we really have to arrest her again?
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that they're doing that properly, but
yeah,
like we already did this.
I know. It's so bad. And she's losing it.
They've taken her fingerprints. They've done the pic. Like,
yep.
Do we need to do this again?
She's losing it because she's like in her pajamas.
Right. She's like, can I put some fucking underwear on?
And Michael Proctor's like, see how she is? She's more concerned with how she looks on TV, this one. Okay.
This guy.
Fuck off, dude.
This guy.
We actually get Turtle Boy in this?
But really no context setting or anything about why we should care about this guy.
Nope. Just, hey guys, I'm Turtle Boy. Welcome to my channel.
We see him doing some YouTube, and then he's driving through the crowd. And they're like, could you have, taken 5 minutes of this cinematic masterpiece and explained
it so bad
that this whole case was cracked open by some guy that goes by Turtle Boy.
Right. And
he's actually really
Turtle
important
Boy?
To all of this.
Yes. So someone calls in and says, did you hear about this Karen Reed? And, Turtle Boy's like, it's a tragedy, but I'm a back the blue guy. Like I'm, because again, there's a lot of people still who believe this woman got away with murder with killing a cop.
Yes.
Okay. Then he's like, wait a minute. Now I don't know, wait, they're charging her with murder? He's like, that feels like a lot.
Mm-hmm. It feels like they're overcharging her.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did.
They did. Karen does some Facebook detective work and realizes that Michael Proctor and all of these guys are good family friends.
Doesn't take long.
And she tells her lawyer about it. And the lawyer's like, I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And who is that bigger boat?
Name is Alan Jackson.
Yeah. They did not do Alan Jackson any favors here. Alan Jackson in real life is cuter than what they did here. I don't know what was going on.
I agree. But I like that she just goes on Google and just emails him.
And Alan Jackson too is somebody who is, and he's a complicated historical figure because he has defended some real choices.
Yeah.
But
he was just on Nick Reiner and then left that.
And Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, everyone deserves a good defense.
I agree with you.
I believe that.
Yeah. But he's not a feminist hero. Do you know what I mean? He's a defense attorney.
Yeah.
But he's real into how he looks.
Yes.
So the fact that they just cast him with somebody who just looks, I'm not saying the actor's ugly at all.
No, he just looks like a dad.
He looks like a regular dude that you would see on an episode of Growing Pains, Current References Only.
Right. He looks like a dad you'd see at the grocery store picking up, some bread.
Yeah. Yes.
He just looks like a dude.
So Alan's looking at the photos of John's arm and he's like, what? They're saying that this is a car accident? Somebody, he is ripping this whole thing apart immediately.
As well he should.
And he's like, much of the evidence they have against Karen, they didn't even book into evidence until March 14th, which was a month and a half after John O'Keefe died.
Do you think they did it as a precursor to celebrate my birthday?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. So Turtle Boy is losing his mind at the holes in this case.
I'm losing my mind at the holes in the Turtle Boy portion of this.
I know. We really do need to know who he is.
I know.
Like, I know who he is, but we
Right.
needed it in the movie.
But if you don't follow this story, you're like, why am I talking about someone named Turtle Boy?
At the end, I want to talk about what we would think of this movie if we had no previous knowledge of this case.
Got it.
So they reviewed the dash cam footage, and you hear Karen saying he's dead. Is he dead? She doesn't say, did I hit him? Did I hit him? Or I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. And Alan says, if you were running around saying I hit him and he was a cop, they would have arrested you right away.
Absolutely.
True.
And How's Long to Die in Snow?
Yeah. Now they find Jen McCabe's How's Long to Die in Snow. And it's wild. It's wild.
Oh my God. I hope to God. Okay. You're my best friend. You have a job. I'm going to have to figure out who plays you when you get murdered. You have a job is to grab my phone and clear out all of my misspelled Google searches.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
I mean,
there's a lot in there.
I'm going to give it to Jenny.
Okay, that's fine. Somebody's got to get in there and clear out how many times I misspell, put periods into things, whatever, because I do not want to be forever remembered like poor Jen McCabe, not poor because I don't like her, but poor Jen McCabe, How's Long to Die in Snow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. And, one of the things that some of the true crime podcasters brought up that I thought was a really good point is in the Anna Walsh, Brian Walsh case, like Brian Walsh's Google searches were entered in as the time they were entered in. And there was never any fussing about it. No browser was opened at this time and the tab repopulated. But with Karen's, they did all of that. And it was really crazy.
It was.
So I wrote, I love how they're using verticals to try to look like TikTok because Turtle Boy's driving around trying to whip up protests.
Or drive, like, the one time we see him driving, I'm like, are you, like, driving into a crowd of people, like trying to take people out? Like, it's very weird.
It's weird. So now we get a flashback to John and Karen's first date, I think. Okay. I'm watching Department Q right now. Did you watch that?
I did not.
It's good. And it's about a woman. I'm only like partway through, but it's about a woman who is being held. Okay. And it flashes back and forth to current day and when she was initially first held.
Okay.
And and I talk about this all the time in writing, like you need a signal post. You need a breadcrumb
to understand where we are in time.
Yes. Like it could be like long hair, short hair, or something.
Right.
And so in that show, she's writing stuff on the walls. So it's there when it's the later episode and if the walls are clean when it's a flashback.
Sure.
They needed something like that. These two people look exactly the same. I had no idea what was happening. I'm like, has he risen from the dead?
Right. Are we imagining a conversation? We're being very flirty. We also sit like next to no table about what was these two people's relationship before he walks into her house.
That's one of my notes down bottom. Like you could have went so many different ways with this. So we get a flashback to their first date, reconnecting after 16 years. He explains he's raising his sister's children after her death from brain cancer. And then her husband had a heart attack. And you and I talked a lot about this when we covered Body in the Snow.
Awful.
Like these kids
have been through it.
They're the true victims here. Like they lost both of their parents and then the only father figure they had.
And then the only mother figure they had after their mother died. Like
it's devastating.
These poor kids.
Yeah. So they reconnect. They're banging, and now we see their relationship kind of progress in a weird way.
Right.
But I don't know how much time is lapsing at all.
No idea.
We see them start to fight a little bit over how they're raising the kids, and we know this was kind of a bone of contention with John. He didn't want Karen to be spoiling the kids and stuff like that. Then he's like, let's go to Aruba, and we get a half a scene in Aruba.
Right. If you knew nothing about this case, you're like, why do I care that they went to Aruba? Shit went down on that trip that helped fuel the fire of people thinking that she did something to him because she was so angry.
Right. So we see him hugging somebody in the hallway?
Some
Were
rando
they
in the
making
hallway?
out?
No,
They were hugging,
they
correct?
were hugging.
And, Karen comes down the hallway with her drink in her hand. She's like, you're making out with this bitch, motherfucker. Go fuck you. Like, she flies into a rage.
Karen would 100% be found on one of these Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook groups and would tell this whole story and then be really pissed when people are like, girl, you sound unhinged.
Yeah,
You
and we
sound like
know
the problem here.
we know that she has this in her because we
yeah.
heard the voicemails.
Oh, she can be
you fucking
awful.
pervert. Like, we heard it. Yeah.
We talked about this when we covered the documentary and people have talked about this all along. She's not a particularly likable person.
But doesn't mean she's a murderer.
No, it doesn't mean she's a murderer at all, but I don't think I'd want to be her friend.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when they get home, John is still mad. Karen's like, look, I'm sorry. I even offered to pay for the woman's room. And he wants a break and she leaves. And a few days later, he throws a pillow in her face.
What?
That was a mean scene and it was aggressive.
It was aggressive and it was unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. If Timmy ever did that to me when we woke up in the morning, I would never lay in that bed again with him.
Now, I would be so
Not
pissed.
that that's a big threat to him, but there it is.
Right. There you go.
I would be so pissed off. Like, he just whips the pillow at her.
Uh-huh.
So she's calling him. Like, so we get the point, right? It's back and forth.
They're having they had a contentious relationship. It was not a lovey-dovey, warm and fuzzy relationship all the time. They were both real explosive, and neither of them had a good control over their emotions.
And guess what we get again, Amanda? C.F. McCarthy's.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know. Her dad is telling her there's a blizzard coming, don't go out. And she's like, no, I want to go. And besides, if I get snowed in, I want to be with John and the kids. And then we get the whole opening scene of the movie again. Okay, now I did appreciate this. The glorious scene of Michael Proctor having to read his text in court.
Excuse my language, folks, having to actually say on the court record, she's a cunt.
Yeah.
It's great.
He called her a bitch, a whack job, and I don't feel comfortable saying this word. It's the R word. You guys know what I'm talking about. And has no ass.
Yeah, well, that's the important part, Amy.
Wow. I mean, all these people should be fucking fired.
Oh my God. Well, Michael Proctor is...
I know.
Michael Proctor's life is not going to work out well for him in the long term, and I'm good with that.
Good. So we essentially see the trial now, which I don't need to see again. I don't need to see it again.
And this was the lowest budget courtroom I have ever seen in my life.
This was season 1 of LA Law.
With apologies, season one of LA Law. This
was Night Court season 1.
Oh, maybe.
I would even say this is like some Days of Our Lives court.
Yeah, the problem is there was no like real seating area for people, and we seem to have just random it almost looked like I tried to make a courtroom out of what I could find at like a consignment store, furniture store, and I did the best I could.
Yeah.
I had a budget of $100 and I did the best I could.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good.
So we see that she gets the mistrial, and in the car she gets a call. They're going to retry the case right away. I don't think it happened that close in real life. Maybe. And then we see the closing arguments in the retrial. So we get the retrial.
Right.
And she's found guilty of a DUI. Like, I literally took no notes here because we've seen it all.
And what we saw in the movie was like nothing.
No.
It was little snippets of court.
And John O'Keefe's family is devastated. Now, this was an 1.5-hour movie. I went through it in about 20 minutes.
And about that 20 minutes, I kept interrupting you. This was so bad. I feel bad for the people in this movie.
It's bad. And, I have here like the whole point of, let's leave the true crime out of it. The whole point of like historical fiction.
Sure.
Is to give us like a fleshing out of what these figures looked like, what this time period looked like. You know what I mean?
All the things.
This did none of that.
No.
It just regurgitated the headlines.
Yes. And not well.
Like, I wanted to know, who is John O'Keefe?
Right.
I know nothing about this man.
Nope.
tell me about him. Like, we know that he stood up when his sister and brother died, and he took those kids. Like, let's see some of that. They could have done a dramatic reenactment of that.
Was he a good cop? I don't know.
I don't know. I know nothing about him.
We know nothing about Brian Albert or anything that happened in that house. Nothing.
No, and all you had to do, if it were me, if I were the writer on this project and I was making creative decisions, I would go the route of the staircase and show the different possibilities at the end of every episode. Murdoch, Death in the Family might do that as well. I suspect they will, because I just did my notes on episode 6 and they show Alec not doing it.
Yeah.
Somebody else doing it. So I'm suspecting in sort episode 7 and 8, we'll see more.
Different version.
They really could have done that, Amanda. They could have done like, she drops him off. He goes into the house. What do you think happened in there?
Right.
Or she hits him. Or
what do we think
show
happened?
Us.
Where's the dog?
Where's the dog? I don't know.
Where's the dog?
I don't know where anybody
is. Really important to this case.
Where's what's his name? Help me. The Jeep guy who threw his cell phone away in the dumpster.
Oh yeah. I forget his name, but yeah.
Not Brian Albert. Brian.
Oh, I could see it perfectly. I want to say Brian Haskell. That's not correct.
But like, they could have done so many things.
Yes.
Right? I'm looking it up.
That's fine.
Brian Higgins.
There we go.
Yeah.
And who is Turtle Boy? And why do we care about this guy?
And there was a flirtation, don't forget.
Yes.
I think it was between Higgins and Karen, right?
Yes. And that was one of the theories, is that John thought that they were banging.
Yes. Let's see that.
Let's see anything.
Oh, God. It was so...
Why do we care about Aruba?
It was so wasted.
This whole thing was such a debacle.
I mean...
Poor Katie Cassidy. She deserved better.
Go back to the Amy Fisher story.
Yes.
I mean, that was more fleshed out. Was that Alyssa Milano?
Yes.
Or Drew Barrymore?
Well, there was
Drew Barrymore.
There was multiple of them.
This one was Drew Barrymore. Like, at least we got a sense of who. I mean, it was okay. Never mind, because I'm remembering how bad it was.
It was bad.
And I remember everybody kind of talking about this movie, and now I can't remember what anybody was saying about it. But I looked up reviews, and they're not good.
Oh, I can't imagine. What is its IMDb score? Do we know?
It's like 5 point something.
Well, that's better than some of the Sister Wives episodes, just saying.
Yeah, it's not good. And I don't know. I don't know why they didn't take more creative chances with this. I think that would have really, it's 5.6.
Yep, 5.6.
That really would have, I think, given us something else.
Oh, interesting. Oh, Amy, guess who the writer? Guess what else he did?
Oh, is it a Lifetime movie? Let's start there.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know.
The Jodi Arias dirty little secret.
There you go.
It's all clear
there
now.
You go.
It's all clear.
You mean when she's at a birthday party and drags Travis into a bedroom to blow him in front of all the kids up against the window?
Yes. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, the other guy didn't really have anything great there.
Lifetime, will you hire me? I could do better here.
Oh my God, I could do better, and I can't do shit.
I mean, I could have given you it. I could have really made something with this.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's like, really first of all, I would have picked a point of view that wasn't Karen or John and told the story.
Oh, that would be good.
You know what I mean? Like, tell it from Turtle Boy's point of view. I don't know.
Did he
something different.
Right.
So stupid.
Because all of a sudden we see this guy on his YouTube channel, and then he's driving through a crowd of people with a free Karen Reed t-shirt. You're like, how did we get here? Why does this guy care so much?
Guys, that's it. That's all the coverage we have of this. It was trash. I apologize that I made any of you watch it. I mean, I think we have to lighten things up occasionally over here on Murder, She Watched.
Just have to rip this shit apart. And this was rip apartable. It was bad.
It was really bad. Yeah. I am enjoying so much covering Murdoch, Death in the Family.
I'm enjoying listening to you cover Murdoch, Death in the Family.
It's that is such a good example of, and you know, I've made no secret about it that I'm not a fan of fictionalizing true crime.
Right.
But if you're gonna do it, that's how you do it.
It's done well. It's done
It's
as
done well,
well
it's
as The
done
Staircase.
respectfully.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I really I am enjoying it. I mean, Patricia Arquette is
Oh, amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And it is hard. It's hard to not have empathy for Paul sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, Papa's he's in real trouble.
He's in real
But he
trouble and
also
he's
is
got
the trouble.
nobody.
Right, and he also is the trouble. So it's like,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
He is the danger. He is in danger.
Yeah, so I feel like this was I mean, what am I expecting from Lifetime? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Something better.
Yes.
And then I was realizing there's going to be a series on this.
Oh, yeah.
100%, right?
For sure. There has to be.
Yeah, there has to be. All right, guys, thanks for going along with us. Amanda, thanks for watching this trash.
You're welcome. Thank you for suggesting I watch this trash. And then thank you for suggesting I watch the thing afterwards, which was excellent.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm not putting Bob Durst anywhere near this.
No, it doesn't get a 0. It has 0 Dursts. It has negative Dursts.
No, Bob Durst
deserves better.
Committing his crimes with such skill. I'm just kidding. I'm not a Bob Durst apologist.
No, you're not.
But no, I'm not even giving this a rating. It's terrible.
No, it's terrible. I hope you all
watched
enjoyed it.
We watched it so you guys didn't have to.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Amanda, thank you so much. Guys, if you want to hear more of Amanda and me, we are often over on Little Miss Recap covering Sister Wives, covering The Vow, which is the Nexium documentary, and we're also covering 90 Day.
90 Day behind the scenes. Before the 90 and Sister.
And also
Sister Life, Single Life. Jesus.
Wow.
I'm glitching now over here.
And also Love is Blind starts today. Those episodes have dropped as well. And yeah, if you want to help support the show, you can jump on our $8 tier for Murder Club. If not, just a 5-star review. So many of you came out and gave us 5-star reviews.
Oh, I love it.
I think we had 10 in the last day or two.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, everybody. It makes such a difference.
It makes such a difference. So thank you all. And thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome, Amy.
And let me set my video. There we go. All right. Okay. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.